Hi, it's John Cunningham and Ben Jones from Cunningham with today's Market Minutes. So Ben, there's been some interesting stuff going on in the media. There's been a lot of talk about what's happening in the market, positive, negative. In fact, it's all over the shop. I've never seen such a variety of opinions on what's going on in the market. So I'd love to get your opinion on what the top things that would be great for people to understand what's happening right now.
What we're seeing, I guess, first and foremost is there's a bit of a two-tier market. And what I mean by a two-tier market is we are seeing a lot of buyers, and particularly buyers that have been looking for a few months now, are holding back now. They're holding back and looking for that bargain, alongside the fact that some owners, some sellers, are just not wanting to sort of understand what's happening in the market and not coming to the realisation of what's happening in the market today. So therefore, now that we have moved into a changing market, we have moved from that boom into a more stable market, we are seeing these two things are creating a bit of a price alignment.
Right.
And we're talking anywhere from 5% up to 15%, depending on the type of property we have on offer there. However, on the reverse side of the coin there, we are seeing a lot of new buyers enter the market, a lot of pent-up demand. So when we do get those really good properties at what we call A-grade properties, we are still seeing them running really hot at the moment.
So Ben, what do you think the second thing that is important for people to understand at the moment is?
Yeah, so number two, and we see this all the time, is the election. The election obviously creates a lot of confusion for a lot of property consumers out there not knowing what's going on. But interestingly enough, it's the savvy, experienced buyers that know once the election's done, the dust has settled in a few weeks' time, everything's back to normal. It's business as usual, as we always see it.
It's interesting, that isn't it? Because it's just every election I've seen a few with my age. For some reason that happens, and then it doesn't matter what happens at the end, it's business as usual.
Exactly.
But right now it sort of slows the market down to an extent. So there are opportunities there for some buyers or some sellers?
Yeah, there are. There's some great opportunities out there at the moment because, as we always say, a confused mind stalls. And that's what's happening with buyers at the moment. They're sitting back, so the opportunities are now arising for a couple of those buyers to take advantage right now whilst we're in this election last few weeks of the election campaign.
And you also mentioned the fact there's a lot of new buyers entering the market as well. So for sellers, it's not like it's the end of the world. There's actually still plenty of activity going on.
Still a lot of activity, still a lot of transactions happening. So we're not seeing too much of a change, but I think once the election has finished, then things will move along as usual.
So again, watch this space face and stay tuned for the next instalment. Thanks Ben, really appreciate your time.
Thank you.